district chairperson, our implementing partners, the political leaders here present, the technical staff, ladies and gentlemen. I'm by the name Acoli and Moro. I am the deputy RDC for Agago district. Allow me to also tender in an apology of my senior, who is the resident district commissioner of Agago district. He has sent an apology. He is not feeling well, and therefore he requested me to convey this message to you. Allow me to thank you very much for all these findings. And I totally want to concur with you with these findings. Because when I reflect back, especially in the reopening of the school, and if I compare with your findings here, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. And when I look at all these findings here, it looks like everything is centered around education. Everything is centered around education. When you look at the illiteracy, is it digital? When you look at the basic illiteracy, and you look at your findings here, it says that the higher percentage of the adolescents, when you look at this one here, let me look at this. Right down the page.
Page 11.
Page 11, yes, page 11. It says about 42% of the adolescents, 46 males and 39 females were completely unable to read the full English text. And that is what exactly you are talking about. That means when you did the research in the schools, these were the findings. And in Agago, I remember when the school reopened, a number of children were found fishing here. They were just fishing here. It is called what? Is it Agago River? I remember there was a day when we went for commissioning of Koromo seed. We were together with the DU. We found a number of them moving with their parents, coming to the fishing site. That means we also have problem with the parents. And I want to say that for us to achieve as a Agago district, there is need for collective responsibility. The parents have to play their roles, the teachers need to play their roles, the political leaders also need to play their roles. And if we are to ask ourselves now, we would ask that, are the political leaders at the sub-county level playing their roles of monitoring the schools? Are they doing that? Because that is also very important if we are talking about collective responsibility. We would also ask ourselves, that is the district inspector also playing his role very well to check on the teachers, to check on the teacher's scheme of work. Are we doing that? Because we have had it here, that even the children in P7 cannot read and write the basic sentences. We have had it here. That means the teachers also need to pull up their socks. The monitoring part of it also needs to be strengthened. The political leaders also need to play their part. It is a collective responsibility for us to achieve. I therefore want to ask all of us who are here. I am grateful that the participants here, you have chosen the key people, We have the political leaders here. We have the sub-county technical staffs here. We have the district leadership also here. And that means this message should roll down. It remains a question that how are we going to do it? How are we going to do it? Does our resource envelopes allow this in any case? It is important. But for the case of the teachers, and for some of us who are here, the district leadership, there is need for us to get down and sensitize our community, especially the parents. Especially the parents. And I want to say that in this, the parents has also contributed to a greater percentage. The parents have contributed to a greater percentage because in most cases you hear parents saying that, for me, I've already sent mine to school. During this COVID, if you were to hear how the parents were murmuring at home about eating, the rate of eating at home of our children, many of them wanted the school to be reopened so that they go back to school because they were already tired. They were already tired with their children at home. That means parents also have a lot of problems in taking care of these children. In most cases, parents also don't follow their children up to school. Children go to school, they come back at home. We always say that a good parent should always follow his or her child up to school. You check, does this child of mine really go to school every day? You check also the attendance of your child. We have scenarios where many children move from home, they say, I'm going home, I'm going to school, but at the end of the day, we have seen we have mangoes now here. We are in mango season. You will meet children who are loitering along the roadsides, eating mangoes, and the child will go back home reporting to the parent that I've been to school. They have been loitering on mango trees. This is the season, we shall get there. So the parents need to follow their children. It is very important. So it is the responsibility for us, the stakeholders, the political leaders, the technical staff, that we need to sensitize our parents to take their roles. Otherwise, we may not achieve this. It may not be easy for us to achieve unless we take action. I wouldn't wish to speak much, but I just want to thank you for this good research that was done, and I wish you could continue with this. This document here is going to help us a lot as a district. If you look at some of these districts here, Ntungam, when you look at Ntungam, these are the districts that used not to be really ahead of us. These are the districts that used not to be ahead of us. But when you look at the data here, they have actually gone ahead of us. That means there is something that has been done there. I remember in the years of around 2018 there, some of these districts like Ntungam used to be behind, even in PLE, in most of even government activities. But you can see, when you look at the data, it looks like they have done something. So it is upon up to us. It is upon us as the district leadership that we need to come out with some strategies to address these findings. It is very important. I otherwise want to thank you very much. And as I said earlier on, that don't let this be the last. Continue doing this research, because when you share with us like this, we shall also come out with some measures on how to address these problems here. With these few remarks, I want to officially declare this meeting closed. Thank you.
Hi folks, on my right hand side is a subscribe button. Please hit it and subscribe. Then on the left hand side down is the latest videos, and then up is a video recommended for you. Please thank you for watching this channel. Down on the link there is the website www.wofoko.site.